All right, let's jump right in. We're going to tackle a really weird puzzle today, and it's this. Why do so many people who earn a fantastic income still feel completely, totally broke? It's a trap for sure, and today we're going to learn how to escape it.
So just take a look at these two families. They both earn the exact same amount of money, $150,000 a year. Now, family A, they live pretty modestly, and because of that, they've got $500,000 saved up. Family B, on the other hand, they've got the big dream house, the shiny new car, but they are literally 2 missed paychecks away from a full-blown crisis. So here's the question: who is actually wealthy here? The answer kind of peels back the curtain on a huge misunderstanding of what wealth really is.
And this brings us to what's called the high-income poverty trap. It's this bizarre modern-day treadmill where the more money you make, the more you spend. It's like your lifestyle inflates at the exact same speed as your paycheck, which means you never, ever actually get ahead. You're just running faster in the same place. It's all built on this illusion that looking wealthy is the same thing as being wealthy.
Now you might be thinking, okay, but how common is this really? Well, take a look at this number, 40%. Just let that sink in for a second. It seems high on its own, but when you see the context, it's honestly kind of terrifying. That's right, a Goldman Sachs report found that 4 out of every 10 people making $500,000 a year feel like they're living paycheck to paycheck. No cushion, no safety net, they are completely and utterly trapped. But how? I mean, how is that even possible? Well, the answer lies in this really powerful psychological force. It's called lifestyle creep. You know what I'm talking about. It's that little voice in your head that whispers, hey, you got a raise, you deserve a nicer car, you deserve a bigger house. So today we're gonna break down the 7 most common lifestyle upgrades that seem totally normal, but are actually destroying your chances of ever building real wealth. Okay, let's start with the 2 heavy hitters. These are the big ones, the decisions that have the most massive, outsized impact on your financial life. And they're sneaky, because they disguise themselves as rewards for all your hard work. First up, the dream home. You know the one. As you start to climb the career ladder, the pressure to upgrade your house is just immense. It feels like the ultimate symbol of success, right? But this one choice can be the most destructive financial decision you ever make. This is where something called the lifestyle multiplier effect comes in and just wrecks everything. See, you're not just buying a bigger mortgage payment. Oh no, you're buying an entire ecosystem of new, hidden, recurring expenses. That bigger house needs more furniture to fill it, it costs way more to heat and cool, your property taxes go up, you suddenly need expensive landscaping. It's this avalanche of costs that you never saw coming. And the long-term damage? It's just staggering. That single decision, that one choice to upgrade your house, can cost you over $1 million in lost retirement wealth over 25 years. All that money, just gone, vanished into bigger rooms and a greener lawn. And that brings us right to trap number 2, the luxury car upgrade. You get that promotion, you're feeling good, so you think, it's time for a BMW, right? But here's the cold hard truth. With a base model luxury car, you are paying for the little emblem on the hood, not a better car. A fully loaded Honda will almost always have better features, be more reliable, and cost way less to own. Meanwhile, your luxury car is bleeding money through steep depreciation, premium gas, and sky-high insurance. It's no wonder so many actual millionaires drive Fords and Toyotas. Okay, so we've covered the big, flashy purchases, but what about the small, everyday habits? Well, these are the small leaks that can absolutely sink a massive ship, and they are often just as destructive. Let's look at trap number 3, the so-called convenience of food delivery apps. The math here is, well, it's brutal. First, the restaurant jacks up the price on the app to cover their fees. Then, the app adds a delivery fee, a service fee, and then you feel obligated to tip. And just like that, as you can see here, a $12 meal comes a $22 meal. That's an 83% markup, an 83% tax on not wanting to drive for 10 minutes. It's insane. And next up, we have the trap of always needing the latest and greatest tech. It's wild how we have completely normalized paying over $1,000 for a new phone every year or two. We are all just willingly participating in their business model of planned obsolescence. But here's the secret they don't want you to think about. The actual improvement between phone generations has totally collapsed. Your brand new phone takes, what, slightly better photos? It runs the exact same apps as the one you already have. There's almost zero difference in your day-to-day use. But you're paying around $600 a year in depreciation alone for that tiny, almost imaginary upgrade. Now, this last set of traps, these are the most insidious of all, because they're not really about things, they're about psychology, they're about social pressure. These are the invisible taxes that are quietly keeping you poor. When you buy from a status brand, you have to understand this one crucial thing. You are not paying for better quality. You're paying for the privilege of being a walking billboard for their logo. And this applies to everything, from $1,000 handbags all the way down to laundry detergent, where the store brand is often made in the exact same factory. That extra price you're paying, it's just a direct transfer of wealth from your pocket to their marketing budget. And then you've got trap number 6, buy now, pay later. These services are absolute genius at messing with your brain's perception of money. A $200 purchase feels kind of expensive, right? But 4 easy payments of $50? Suddenly, that feels totally manageable. It's a psychological trick that makes you ignore the total cost, and the result is you end up spending way more on stuff you can't really afford.
And finally, the most dangerous trap of all, the social wealth tax. As you earn more, guess what? You start hanging out with people who spend more. And all of a sudden, you're splitting $200 dinner bills without blinking, you're going on expensive group trips. Social media has just weaponized this whole keeping up with the Joneses thing, making you constantly compare your real life to everyone else's curated highlight reel.
Okay, I know. We've laid out all the traps and it might seem a little bleak. But here's the good news. There is a way out. The solution is actually surprisingly simple, but it does require a big shift in how you think. This is your path to freedom. You know, the people who actually build lasting wealth do one thing fundamentally differently from everyone else. They define the word enough for themselves before they start making the big money. They decide what level of comfort and security is actually going to make them happy. So I'm going to ask you, what is enough for you? If you can't answer that question, your goalposts will just keep moving forever, and you'll never feel like you've won.
So here's your action plan. It's just 3 steps. First, seriously, sit down and write out what enough looks like for your life. Be specific. Second, before you make your next big upgrade, calculate its true cost per use. And third, ask yourself this really important question. Am I buying this for me, or am I buying it to perform success for other people?
And all of it, really just comes down to this one powerful idea. True wealth whispers, while fake wealth screams. It's the difference between quiet confidence and loud insecurity. Because at the end of the day, real wealth isn't the stuff you own. It's not the car, it's not the house, it's not the logos. It's the options you have. It's the freedom to choose your own path. And it's the peace of mind that comes from knowing that you are in control of your own life. So stop upgrading your lifestyle and start upgrading your investments.